Hey guys, this is Sakura-san, and we are back with Doki Doki. I can't fucking save, so I can't come back to this. I have to keep on recording and recording and recording. I might as well just do this for 1 fucking hour. Before you know what hours have gone by, you've gotten nothing out of it. I'm not gonna keep up the voice, okay? Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Or you can set a timer to have more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. So you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a super user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Itchy leg. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. It's really impacting on your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want you to see the best person you can be. Will you do something to make me proud of you? I've always rooting for you, Sakura. It's endless staring of her right now, isn't it? Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? No. I don't mean it like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating rice forests is unbelievable. Anyway, I've decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice as to start contributing to that whole mess. What is so strange about it of that? What is that so strange? What is that strange for a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people find it killing bugs because they're icky. And of course we kill millions of microorganisms a day without even giving it a thought. But suddenly if we're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying we're pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel making a small contribution to the planet doesn't hurt, choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever had dinner together and you just did for me, then that would be really romantic. I'm going to Google something. What happens if you don't delete Monica? Oh, 20 minutes. It goes on for 20 minutes. Alright. Yeah, it's 20 minutes. The whole thing is 20 minutes. Hey, I wonder if Yui's tea set is still here somewhere. I have not been in this for 20 minutes. I swear to God. Maybe that got deleted too. That's kind of funny how Yui took his tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining, like, because I liked it too. But I always wonder with her, is it really a passion for hobbies? Is she really concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering that the best of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know. And again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. I guess I never really thought of that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. But if you get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. Sakura, do you believe in God? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold. What? When there are children who live their lives as being sold as sex slaves, or the 800 people who are too poor to even eat. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day and until they starve and die, and how many millions of those families pray for their loved ones to recover from some incurable disease. The punchline is this: if one person beats the odds and survives among thousands of others who die, then it's only a miracle from God. I really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of people not able to work for his miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator apparently, and you know what? I bet he's still laughing at the miserable fates of Sayori and Yui even as we speak. What are we to him but props in scripted play? So from that perspective, I don't think it's hard to fetch that there be a God, if Earth was nothing but his playset. Been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows, or maybe even a bookstore. It would be appropriate, right? But I really love to go on to a chocolate store. There's so many free samples I had. And of course we could see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything you do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, Sakura. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Okay. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these, so let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know. As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring the passions, it pains me when people think I have no water and I want to go get some, but can't be bothered. It pains me when people think that being good just comes out naturally. It's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. But sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks you come back to it and you realize it wasn't really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then realize it sucks. Excuse me. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, you're always gonna be out of reach, you know. The truth is, you have to climb up step by step, and whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. Sometimes it can help to set up the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good but not world class, and you can make that your own personal goal. It's really important to understand the scope that you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing you want to do right now. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on the one or two things. It's such good learning experience on stepping stone. One more thing. Writing is just something where you reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in yourself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, your art, everything is built on 1,000 years of human innovation. As long as you start on that foundation, it takes step by step. Let's just really go on for 20 minutes. Hey guys, we're gonna go back to the choir thing because you know how choir in his videos, whenever he starts a new game, he does say hi. and when he ends the game completely, he says bye. But in those specific parts of the game, he doesn't say hi at the beginning of the video or say bye at the end of it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that because I really can't be bothered intros and outros right now. And apparently one of my files wouldn't save when I was recording. One of the no, sorry, not that. Not my files. Not my game files. My video file wouldn't save when I finished recording it. So yeah, this is what you missed. You can just pause while I scroll, I guess. Oh shit. My personalities are completely realistic. I don't know how I did that, but I accidentally clicked out of it. I saw something burning. It's burning. Mother? It's 7:49. Okay. I've always wondered what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yui in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki, Ish. Someone with a... Because I'm filming. Yeah, much better. I've closed the door. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out of the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated the cuteness with more external substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way you are too, Sakura, you're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Oh shit, what? I can't. Hello? Why are you not working? What? There's not even an ad. Why is it playing? Oh. Hello? I can't skip. I have to skip this. Skip. Damn it. Ads. You ever get anxious that thing will happen where you get anxious for no reason. Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious and you're sitting there like, what am I be even anxious about right now? So you start to think about the things you might be anxious about. And that makes you even more anxious. Ha 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 ha, that's the worst. If you're feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, I think in this game, all your worries are gone forever. I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route, and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around, not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out I wasn't real. So I don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. You do. Okay, I'm going to search up how to manipulate her to delete herself. Trick Monica into deleting herself. There we go. I just found that there's no way I can do this. There is a way that you can trick her into deleting herself, but for that I have to have the game files, but I don't have that apparently. So yeah. sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if I'm in college I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. So I also know that I probably changed a lot as time goes on. You just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. Oh shit, I just closed. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. But maybe just because it was popular, or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio, but some of my friends got more into it and helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines in a rhythm, and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. So this is gonna end. Can I just end the game right now? That's right, just Monica. Just Monica. Oh dear God. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. And Ed's gonna play again, so yeah. And that's done. I still wish I could have handled the whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kinda messed up the whole hanging thing. You're supposed to jump from high enough so that the rope snaps your neck, making it quick and painless. But she used a chair, meaning she kind of just... What? Did it? What? Did it just glitch? Did the game just glitch? What? Oh, game. Did you just glitch? Okay. I guess I'm not gonna continue from here. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the ending now. I'm not gonna play this game anymore because I don't think it will end. Please subscribe, click the notification bell, and like. Sayonara.